So, oh my God, I can't tell you how mental it has been the last 2 days. So, as you can see, Halloween is in full swing. It's about 7 o'clock. We have just been totally swamped today. Totally swamped. I've rushed around yesterday doing loads of stuff. I've rushed around today putting stuff together. So I'm going to give you a little show. I'll be back in a second. Kids are running down the street. Right, sorry about that. Right, people running down the street. Okay, so I'm going to swip you around in a minute and I'll show you what we got. I do apologise. I didn't get any setting up footage. Like I said, I literally put this together in a day. I'll show you all the individual bits and pieces that I made, including the bottles and some of the spell books and stuff. You got, excuse me, I got macas on the table. It's actually been sitting there for 3 hours. So these are stone cold and hard, which is a bit gross. I have just put a bit of extra in my drink. So we made up the sweetie cauldrons. This is what I've been giving out this evening. In there has popping candy, rainbow drops, some chewy things, some sour babies, some licorice stringy shoelace stuff. I brought 300 of these cauldrons, and literally I've got 10 with actual sweets in. I've literally run out of sweets as well now, and I've probably got another 7 that are empty. It has just been crazy tonight, absolutely crazy. So let me swap you around, let me swap you around, and we can take a little look at what's going on and I'll give you some full details. I'm actually cold, so I do apologise, I can't speak at all. Which is nothing unusual for me, because normally I can't talk. Okay, so the sauce and the fries are nothing to do with what we've got. So this was an old vodka bottle, absolutely stunning. I actually bought it for the bottle and not the vodka. Crystal Head vodka. Vodka was actually disgusting. Chambord, alcohol, love alcohol. Spiders, I did put little mushrooms in there. I have given them out as treats this year. The spiderweb ones you've seen before. Assorted eyes, what I've done is I put a jar inside with lights on, screwed the top on, put some bloody water in it, just made a food colouring and stuck that all together. A large Chambord bottle. For the pumpkin patch, I haven't actually uploaded that video yet, but for the pumpkin patch we done a lot of rocks, so that's on there. This bad boy I've had for ages. And then we have the spell book that we were making. So we have lots of spells. We've all had a go of this. Skylar's had a little go. There's hers. Turn it over. Some more Skylar's. Becky's. We burnt the edges of these and have just stuck them down in the centre with glue gun earlier. It was a bit rush because I was still finishing my pages. These are some of mine. And we were so rushed that Becky's put the Wormswort on the page with a health spell and not the page for the soup. So yeah, so with people having a little flick through this evening. The pages are a bit damp now, so that's nice. Blah blah blah. Oh look, there's the other part to the Wormswort. The little boxes that we made up. The cauldron shining its way. Boxes that I've shown you before. The house. This was a Temu buy. You got, excuse me, there's more people coming down the street, bear with me. Okay, so if you came dressed as a witch at my house tonight, I was giving out little crystals on necklaces, just as a special little treat for witches. Where was we? Oh yes, this was a Temu buy, so that's done. This most annoying thing. We pulled the potted plant out, some of the books in there, some flowers, the dog. Hello! Got some sweeties? Okay, we're back. So we had some pumpkins that I had in the loft, the broomstick that I made in 2020, the gazebo, as you can see, we've just popped that up and put some fairy lights inside. Another Temu buy. I'll take you around this way. The spider spellbook. Pumpkins we also made for the pumpkin patch. This spider does move, remote control, doesn't work anymore. But he just still looks beautiful. That was pound shop buy. Then up the pathway, we done some bones, all the crow falling off. Lots of more bony things, we had all of them. I pulled some bushes apart earlier and wrapped them around the fence. So they're all tucked in there. Sorry, my daughter stuck an incense stick there. Sorry, neighbours are coming past. The candles, so I touched them up, painted them, and added bits and pieces on. We have the bits of wood I had outside the house anyway. I've kept them around for ages, that were from the pumpkin patch. Again, more pumpkin items. Mr. Skelly, we literally run out of time, so we've just slammed him together. A Christmas ball. Oh, everything's getting a bit damp now, that's quite damp. Oh, lovely. The books. This beautiful thing a friend made for me. She does it all in the resin stuff. Absolutely fantastic. These we've had before. We've got a sign, the witch's house. We've had before a reef thing, spider, egg sacs the year that we've done the spider, massive spider web with the spider on there. Come down between mine and my neighbour's garden, we've got some leafy stuff. Some rats, all you can see, he's got a bit of damp. We're getting cold and damp out here. The fire that I created, again, there's a little bit of video that I'll be at the beginning of this one showing how I made that. It's literally just expanding foam, lights on the bottom, and then wax and colour over the top. These were just garden stones that I poked around it. The stand that I got, that was from the local Nissa shop up the road. The gentleman was cutting down trees and stuff, so I pinched some from there and just wrapped it around. Up the top here is the witch's bum. I don't know if you can see it where she's flown in. Unfortunately, I should have put that somewhere else because not many people see it above the tent. There's a little crow up there. I popped this little light, again, another Temu buy. I popped this little light up there just to try and light her up a little bit. It didn't really work. Lesson learned, lesson learned. I'll take you around here. So the cabinet, beautiful. Actually found that on Facebook for free. It comes in 2 parts. I actually quite like it, so I actually might keep this because that will put a lot of my crafting stuff on. I think that's quite cute. So I love a little dresser. So again, I've pulled the bushes apart and stuck them around here. In the bottom cupboard, I found these lights, the battery operated orange ones, which were the ones I was looking for the fireplace but didn't find. Stuck them in there and popped these bits in. Again, these little glass skulls, they're not vodka ones, they're pound shops. So we've got a selection of bottles. These hands, oh my goodness, I can't tell you, they are so old. Unbelievable. I put all of these little spice bottles that my mum gave me. As you can see, I've decorated them all. We're probably around the wrong way for showing this. I've done everything upright, which is a bit cack. So forgive it, the recordings of this. Cupboard doors, that little Christmas bottle, his lights run out now, but as you can see, I put in more Christmassy. And the other bits and pieces. This one, just some of that stuff people put in gift bags and that. Bottle lights, quite effective. The other spell book, as you can see, the people I got this from have been keeping it in the shed or somewhere, so it's all dusty, but you know, it's all part of it. Books I popped up the top. Little ghosties, again, old as anything. This garland stuff was from IKEA. I do have some bats hanging around somewhere. Again, this was, I think, oh, just come off. Another Pound Shop buy. Oh, it's getting all bendy and gross. IKEA again. I wanted more of this, but I literally just didn't have time to do it. This was full of all the little sweetie cauldron pots, but as you can see, I've literally have to start throwing it all together and using it as a rubbish bin, because I was actually standing out here at one point, as you can see the mess on the table, throwing everything in the pots and like talking to the kids and saying, oh, you know, what would you put in a spell, which is eyeballs and stuff like that. So I've sort of made it a bit of a thing. This is my beautiful bush in the middle of the garden, which I have put the other candle bit on. Again, just touched it all up. Brass scales were from a car boot sale. You got, excuse me. All right, sorry, I just had more people come around. So the brass scales were from a car boot sale, and they've just been topped with bits and pieces. There's some bats, crystals I got off of Temu, and they're hanging around there. Yeah, I've actually just gone in and got a coat on because it is getting really cold and damp now. So it is looking a bit demolished at the moment. These stones weren't all across there, but when I made the pirate ship last year, I took off the white picket fence at the front, and everybody has just walked up there this year, which is not really good because they've fallen down these slabs that are not secure. Normally we have a problem with my steps. Normally the kids fall up these or down them every year. So we've been trying to give treats out at the front of the house now, so they don't have to climb up this. So whatever we do next year will have to come with some sort of a barrier across here so they don't walk up. Or, you know, I will earn loads of money for doing these YouTube videos, and we will get to be able to flatten this all out so I can have like a tunnel or something. So let's take you across the road. I actually haven't got a view of this myself because, like I said, I've literally just been so busy. You can see the little witchy at the top there. Like I said, I think I misplaced her really because of the tent being there, the gazebo, you couldn't really see above and over that. So yeah, that's this year's display. I think it's about 8:30. I haven't had anyone for ages. It's going quiet now. So this is all going to be packed up. We are going away for sure this weekend. We are going away. So there will be a van life video coming along after these have been uploaded. And yeah, I'm going to do a few pictures and put it all away. So the witch's kitchen, the witch's house 2024. So I just want to apologise. Like I've said earlier, it's been a hectic day. All the screaming and shouting I've done. I think I'm losing my voice now. Apologies I didn't get to do after video that I was doing. People kept coming past. It was just go, go, go. Me and Becky, we've cleared it all out. We've stuck it all in boxes and it's just literally littered around my house. All in all, it was a very good evening, very busy. We've little cauldrons. I mean, I brought 300 and we've done over 250. I think there wasn't very many left at all. We ran out of sweeties, so I was literally just throwing things that I had at kids in kids bags towards the end. I'm hoping that I would get some video from other people, because it's when you're in it, you don't really know what's going on and what it looks like from the outside. So hopefully I'll find some video. Excuse me, absolutely knackered. My feet hurt, my back hurts. I've just had a quick shower. I need to wash my hair. It just feels all gross. But yeah, so that was Halloween 2024 witches display. We did have a lot of people come around. A lot of people said how good it was. So it was a very successful Halloween, I think. Now we're just about to switch over onto the 1st of November. And I guess we'll have to start planning for next Halloween. Hopefully I'll get everything put away at some point before Christmas. And yeah. So thanks very much for watching. Keep posted for other stuff. Maybe I will start my Halloween decorations earlier for next year, so I am not so behind. And anyway, I think it went well anyway, even though I was behind. Take care.
Be careful, right? Wait, are they giving the crystal will drop off. Yeah. You're grown up to put it on for you. Oh, there's a kid. It's just that I'm running out of wires. Okay, did you get a cauldron? Yeah, did you get a cauldron?
So thank you, Leah.
It's a little cauldron! I've got a big cauldron.